You're literally driving to a red light and he's not letting me in. But then when you put your foot down, oh yeah. So I definitely know where I'm going. And I went the wrong way. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Snowcat SRT, and behind me is my Ram Rebel, the 2019 1500 with the Off-Road Rebel trim. And today I want to talk about 5 things I love about it.
And make sure to wait till the end of the video where I explain how you can win in a giveaway this magazine with Snowcat featured on the cover, as well as this poster. If you want me to sign it, let me know.
Absolutely love this truck! Alright, so the main reason why I chose the Ram Rebel over any other trim was the fact of the way it looks. The blacked out accents with the blacked out logos with the beautiful mustache grill in the front really appealed to me, giving that really badass look that you don't get in, for example, the limited model, which is just chromed out, and I'm not really a fan of the new grills that Ram has introduced, as well as the whole look with the new tires and wheels that come in. So you get 18-inch wheels with Wrangler, Goodyear, Duratrack tires, 33-inch, just a badass setup, man. You also get a different hood with the Ram Rebel, which is this power hood kind of looking thing with a bulge in it. Unfortunately, all the vents are fake, but it looks good. It looks good when you're driving it from the inside because you have this bulge, and from the outside it just looks nasty, man. The rear, you also get the Rebel logo, which is blacked out along with the 4x4 telling everyone that you can go anywhere, as well as the big Ram logo, which I really like, also blacked out. All the logos are blacked out. Looks really cool in my opinion. 4x4 off-road capability. As you can see, we got a little bit of articulation going on, and it's on the airbag suspension right now on the, not the highest setting, so it can go even higher, have more articulation, be better off-road. As well as you have a bunch of other features like 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low, as well as hill descent and an axle lock. Put all of these things together, you come up with a very capable truck. Go off-road, park anywhere, drive over anything, don't worry about curbs. When you're on the road, people move out of the way. It's so big, you can even rise it up even higher to scare the crap out of Corolla drivers or Honda drivers, whatever floats your boat. Anyways, if you want to see a 4x4 review of this truck, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below, and also hit that like button to help out this video, so, you know, help your boy out. The interior of the Ram Rebel is absolutely insane. There's so much leather here. I really like the red trim they did. They didn't overdo it with like a bright red, but gave it this kind of like Bordeaux darker color. And I think it really works. Brings out a little bit of sportiness to the truck, but doesn't overstate itself. As well as you have like leather everywhere, as I just said. 12 cup holders, so many goddamn cup holders, man. You will never go thirsty if you stock up on your drink. As well as you have a lot of storage space. Let me show you. So in the middle you have 1, this opens up, USB inside. 2, this opens up, this slides about. You have space down here, a divider so things don't fly around, cup holders, places for your coins. You got places for your phones that you can connect to USB or USB-C. You have spots here on the side here to keep your documents. You got space in the door, cup holders there, little space here. You got a little cubby here and a cubby down here, and that's just the front. Ooh, and a little space here as well that I totally keep forgetting about using. And you also have the sunglasses spot. Great, the previous model didn't have that. In the back you have leg room for days. I don't know how tall you'd have to be uncomfortable in here. I'm gonna get in, I'm 5'9". This is my driving position right in front of me, and as you can see, I mean, that's more than enough. I mean, I can really stretch back. As well, cup holders, cup holders, cup holders, door inserts. You got cubbies underneath here that you could pull out as well. So good for refreshing drinks or cleaning that out. USB, everything in the back. I mean, this truck is huge. Armrests here, comfortable. Actually, a lot of people feel more comfortable in the back than in the front. As a bonus, you do get the Ram box in the back, but I'll be talking about this more in depth when I do the options video about what options you should get on your Ram Rebel or on your Ram 1500. The tech is pretty amazing in this truck. You got these switches over here. You have 2 USB slots in the front with USB-C and AUX, a USB inside here as I showed you, as well as 2 more USBs in the back. What's really cool is that you can actually connect your phone in the back and choose it from the Bluetooth media spot over here, and you can select your source. So if someone is in the back playing the music, being the DJ, that's got you covered. This particular truck has the Rebel 12 package, which is the big screen, but you really don't need it. If you go with one option lower, you have basically all of the same functionality, but you don't get the 19 speaker Harman Kardon system, which sounds amazing. I love this system. It's basically the best sound system I've ever heard in a stock car. But if you don't want to get that, or if that's too expensive, or it might, you know, just not be your thing, the Alpine system is not a bad way to go. It sounds very good as well. It might be a little touch louder than this one, so you get your booming bass, you can listen to your songs, you can roll like a complete baller. Tech doesn't finish there, because you have an LCD screen in the middle with analog dials on both left and right sides of it. And I really love the analog dials, and I don't really like the new style of everything going digital, but I like having a digital control center in the middle. And with this one, you can check it out, you can set it up the way you want. You can put, like, for example, on the upper left corner right now, I have my compass, and I can move that, you know, to something different, like the time, which I've been planning to do for a long time, but actually never had the time to go around and do it. Although I'm probably going to keep the compass and, you know, change the battery stuff and move that away. So, you know, you could really customize everything to your liking. Why can't every single car have something like this? So now I've set each corner to show me a compass, so I definitely know where I'm going. And you can also customize the left, the right, the bottom, like the odometer. You don't need it if you don't want it. Over here, you know, you can put, like, on the left side, oil temperature, and that actually changes. It just kind of keeps this UI feature here, and then like this slider. I think that's really cool. And yeah, oil life and all that. You can pretty much, I keep it at the menu icon so I know which menu I'm in, and that's the stock one. But that is really cool. I didn't really know you could do that. Just kind of, you know, playing around with it. Oh, average economy. No, I don't want to see that. All right, and now to the final thing. How does it drive? Because it drives amazing. I absolutely love this truck. Nothing is impossible for this truck so far here in Bahrain. I mean, Nike really hit. Is it Nike? I guess it is. Am I gonna get a copyright strike? I mean, I'm a car guy. I've driven cars all my life, and I've never thought that a truck could drive this well. I've driven a Jeep Wrangler, the previous one, the JK, and the new JL, and both of them drive good, but not as good as this. It's a funny thing to say, because you'd see this beast. It's a big car, big truck, but it's actually quite easy to drive and quite civilized. The steering wheel is light. You got the power from the 5.7 liter Hemi, which is an option because you can get the Pentastar 3.6 as well. But then when you put your foot down, oh yeah. I mean, the way this truck moves, I've surprised some cars. And yeah, I think this truck is a good car. It drives well. If you drive a car on a normal basis, you just get right into it. Yes, you might have to get used to the big size. And I went the wrong way! So I definitely know where I'm going. All around me are familiar. You're really high up. You can do what you need to do. You can see the whole road. It's comfortable as anything else. If you're planning to get an SUV, I'd tell you to consider this. Which comes to our last point, which I didn't mention because I wanted to do this in 5, but I just thought of it. Value for money. Now, if you compare this, close your eyes for a second, shut out every single manufacturer you heard of, and listen to me. If you say, yes, this truck is quite expensive compared to previous trucks, but this truck is not trying to be a truck, it's trying to be an SUV, a truck, a car, and everything, and I think it's worked. You have all the amenities that you have in normal cars that you're used to. This guy is not going to let me through, so I'm just going to cut him off. You're literally driving to a red light and he's not letting me in. You have all of your media that you have in a normal car. You have more speakers than you have in a normal car. You have more space than you have in a normal car. And then you think about SUVs, and SUVs are more expensive. Let's say you're going to get a Nissan Patrol or a Toyota Land Cruiser. And I know I'm talking about those specific vehicles a lot, but you can go like Porsche Cayenne. You can talk about anything. All of those vehicles have one thing in common. They're way more expensive than this. Most of them don't offer a V8, and if you go for the V8, it's going to be almost a third more than this truck is. And you won't have the same options because you'll have to spec even further in to get this kind of luxury. Yeah? And I don't know, you cannot compare Porsche leather to Ram leather. I mean, that's obvious, I understand that. But in the end of the day, if you're buying a vehicle for a couple of years, if you're leasing or something, this could be the better deal. Other than that, the brakes feel good. The cornering is as you expect from such a heavy vehicle. But I'm used to it. I love it. I absolutely love this truck. Let's go, red light. I don't know, man. In the end of the day, it's your choice, but this is a good choice. I love my truck.
Came through tripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make bitches, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be.
Anyways, those were the 5 things I absolutely love about the Ram Rebel. If you have any questions about this truck, make sure you ask them down in the comment section. I'll try to reply. And if there are many of the same questions, then what I can do is I can create a video on it. Next video is going to be the off-road review of the truck. So we're going to go to the desert, you know, get some nice shots. Check out what this thing can do. Have some fun with Casper. Maybe get a Wrangler with us, you know, that's been kitted out so you could see the difference between capability of this truck versus something that is extremely capable. This is apparently extremely capable, but I'm not a very good off-roader. So if I can do it, more likely you can do it as well. Anyways, giveaway time.
All right, so we're back in the office. The giveaway. You can win one of these magazines. I have 8 to give away, as well as a Snowcat poster. If you'd like it signed, let me know. I don't know if you'd like that or not, but it's pretty cool. I think Arabia Motors featured me in their magazine, some of the cover page as well. There's an extensive article about the car, about myself. So, I don't know. Pretty cool to be in a magazine, especially on the cover. If you don't know who Arabia Motors are, they're a Middle Eastern magazine, one of my favorite magazines when it comes to cars, so I read them all the time. As well as you can check out their show on Netflix called Arabia Motors TV. So if you're in the US, you can check that out. I advise you to do so, it's pretty cool. And yeah, so all you have to do to enter is comment your Instagram name down in the comments, then I'll message you on Instagram if you want or not, then I can just DM you and then we can sort it out from there. As well, if you want to increase your chances of winning, you can get your friends to post and comment on your comment, reply to them, and I'll enter those as more entries. You have a week, and after a week, I'll be doing the vote, and we'll see who wins. Best of luck. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Whatever you're doing, you're awesome. Keep hustling. Take care.